What's good? What's good? What's good, y'all? What's good? My boy Zoe with the locks. What up, bro? Let's get the likes up, y'all. So when y'all walk in, get the likes up. Lefty, what up, bro? He said Bronny trash, bro. Let's get the likes up, y'all, that walk in. So we can get this live up and running. She got game. What's good? RC's in the building. Crystal, what was good? Are you a Heat fan? Okay. Okay. Miami Heat in the building. Got the Heat in the building. Let's get the likes up, y'all. He said, I don't hate. No, I don't think nobody hate. Let me tell you this. I'm glad you said that. I honestly, I don't think anyone, anyone hates Bronny. I really don't think anyone hates Bronny. I don't think that. If you look at Bronny, you genuinely like the kid. Bronny is like humble, like generally you really would like him. Like I don't think nobody hate him. I honestly think people like him in a sense. Like his personality, like he's the type of guy, if you got kids, you will mind your, let's say if he wasn't no celebrity, let's just say his personality alone, you'll be happy him as a son. You know what I mean? To have a son the way he is. You'll be happy if your kids hang out. Let's say if he had not a dime in his pocket. He genuinely, I think, is a good person. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Ticket hate Bronny. I don't think Ticket hate Bronny. Y'all get it mixed up. I don't think he hate Bronny. It's LeBron James. I'm telling you. It's LeBron James. And then what the media do. The media plays part. See, everything, now that I'm in somewhat in this game, this media game, everything with the media is about numbers. Once they see something, see, let me tell you what the media is. The media, see, this the difference between the media and a person like me. And this is something that I could get better at. Like, it called ride stories. It called riding the stories till the wheel fall off. Like, with the media, if they see a story and people want it, they don't care. They talk about it every day, all day. They don't care. See, a person like me, I would be like, I don't feel like talking about that. I talked about that yesterday. I talked about that 2 days already. I'm moving on. Like, some people's like that. The media is not like that. The media see, by giving Bronny and talk about Bronny, and they're getting views and things like that, they not going to stop. They don't have to be Bronny about anything. Once they catch it and whatever it is a topic that everybody wants to hear, the media going to keep going. It's going to keep going. I'm not guilty. Me personally, I'm not guilty because I be moving around. I should do to the ride to the wheels fall off. He said tickets media also spearing hate. I don't, like I said, I don't think it's hate because Bronny not a type of person you'll hate. Bronny's not a type of person you hate. We got 40 likes. I mean, 40 people here, only 6 likes. Can y'all please, come on, man. Please, thank you. Please, get the likes up. Look at your button. On this stream, you have to look on is the top right button. The 3 dots on the top, on the right side. You click it, and you're going to see the like button. He said, oh, y'all hate LeBron. I don't hate LeBron. I don't rock with LeBron. See, it's a difference. I don't hate him because I don't, number one, I can never, ever hate somebody I don't know. Especially he's not like LeBron out here committing crimes and robbing old ladies and stuff like that. For me to hate him, I don't rock with him. I don't rock with LeBron. I don't like the stuff he do. What LeBron do, what LeBron doing with Bronny, I don't think nobody in the history of NBA would do it and didn't do it. Nobody didn't do it, and I could think of nobody would do it. You had Shaq had a son, he didn't do it. Scottie Pippen, Jordan, a lot of people, John Stockton, a lot of guys got sons that's grown, like past players that probably play ball. We don't have no idea. People maybe like Patrick Ewing, he had a son. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody did what LeBron James did. Dwayne Wade. Everybody's son that you could think of. Rick Barry. None of these guys did that. Jerry West. These kids, they had kids that played ball, went to college and different things like that. Nobody did that. LeBron James, the only person that did that, and his personality, the only person you could be like, yeah, he do it. Like, I can't think of nobody else would do nothing like that. LeBron James went next level with it. And that's the thing what it is. And that's how LeBron is. Like anything. He's a cry. He cries over every little thing. He cries over every little thing. He said, Rain, why you think LeBron pushed so hard for his son? He know he not ready? You know what? That is a damn good question. I think the reason why he pushed so hard because he know he's not ready. And I think what it is, he know his son not ready. Because if he's so to be so smart about basketball, and any other time he said, F them picks, these guys can't do anything. His son never did anything. Never. Don't have no track record ever doing anything. I think he's doing this to make history. All this is for him. Looking at Bronny play, it seemed like Bronny, for him, I'm going to tell you, LeBron pretty much told us everything without saying it. All this is LeBron James doing. LeBron James, of course, everybody will want their son to be an NBA player. Everybody wants that. You know what I mean? Especially your first son, and that's what you want. I remember I was locked up. I can remember like yesterday. I was locked up, and I saw the Duke game and the championship game. Mike Dunleavy Sr. Mike Dunleavy knock it down 3. Yo, I looked at Mike Dunleavy Sr. face. He seen his son going to work. Mike Dunleavy is going to work. He see it. Yo, you could see it, and it hit me. I'm inside, I couldn't get emotional. I'm inside there. But that moment hit me. Now, mind you, I just had my oldest son at the time. And you always think your son gonna go to the NBA, even though I wasn't there. So I'm like, when I get out, I'm gonna work him out. He going to I want that moment. He going to NBA, I play balls, the DNA. You know what I mean? I jumped out the gym. He may jump out the gym because he was real young when I went to jail. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, when I get out, I'm going to work with him. I got time to do it when I get out. I'm going to do this and do that. Work with him. He going to be in the NBA. I saw it. They kept showing Mike Dunleavy. Mike Dunleavy Sr., he was just so proud. He wasn't smiling. Yay! He was like, I had a stole face, like, and you could just see it. You could just see it. So yes, everybody want that for their son. But my son didn't have it that my older son. When I came home, I working him out, doing drills and stuff with him. And I'm like, I used to be so frustrated. I'm like, yo, I can't train him. I can't train him. And I to get somebody else to train him. But if it's not in somebody, that's something. If it's not in you, that's just what it is. If it's not in you, and you could, I honestly think, for LeBron said it. He said, "I'm gonna tell you something about Bronny. Bronny really, really don't give a damn what nobody say. He don't give a damn. Bronny is special when it comes to that. He don't give a damn. Nothing faze him. That right there, he think LeBron think he's saying something. He think he's saying something slick by saying, oh, nothing faze him like it's a good thing. In reality, it's not a good thing. It's not. You want that emotion. You want that emotion. So LeBron think he's saying that, oh, Bronny don't care nothing what you guys think. Nothing. It don't bother him one bit. He think he's saying something slick. And he think that he wanted up on the people he's saying his haters or whatever he want to say. But the thing is, it's not good. You want that emotion. You want that to be able. How can you sit there and say nothing bother you? That's like if you competing and like a guy like Dylan Brooks going at you, yeah, talking trash, and it don't bother you. How can you ever be good? You can't tell me nothing bothers you if you got that type of mentality that it don't bother you, type mentality, like nothing gets you type mentality, that you's good. You can never really be good. You can't. You can't. You can't be good. You got to have that thing where you putting up what? Like I'm going to show you. And you gotta wanna and with LeBron thing, like I said, he know his son. Watch it after all that, with all that trash people talked about his son in game 1. The way he came out in game 2 showed me right there everything. He validated everything LeBron said. Everything LeBron said about Bronny, he validated. He validated, and it showed that Bronny don't care what people say. He don't. I ain't gonna lie, I said he gonna come out there gunning. He gonna come out there gunning, ultra aggressive. It showed right there he don't care. And to me, this is more LeBron James wanting. And LeBron James shows more and more that he's a fraud. Everything's about LeBron James is a fraud. And the reason why I don't have no respect for Gilbert Arenas, because I used to like Gilbert. I sat there and went back and forth, got in arguments. Kwame Brown putting me on Weasel Wednesdays. Kwame Brown put me on Weasel Wednesdays. Even though I was more neutral. He just got in his feelings, and I was just more basically telling the truth. But I was more so defending Gilbert Arenas, even though I won't backtrack how I felt and what happened at that time and what was going on. I still agree with that was going on. But when Gilbert Arenas first came out, I looked at Gilbert and I sat there and said, I did videos. It said Gilbert should be in somebody's front office. Gilbert should be in somebody's front, or like assistant coach, not front office really, more so assistant coach. A team should hire Gilbert. I was going crazy on Gilbert like that. Basically saying that he know his stuff and all that. What up, Too Smart? What up, Greg Brown, Johnny Smith? What up? Who else in the building? Knowledge in the building. Tony. I said RC already. Kane, what up? RJ, C Hayes, everybody else if I didn't see you. But I ain't gonna say captain because I thought Gilbert really knew what he was talking about. Gilbert, when you sacrifice your dignity for another man, this is your show, Gilbert. If I'm talking to Gilbert, this is what I would say. It's your show. If I understand you trained Bronny, understand you got like somewhat of a relationship with LeBron James. You don't have to talk bad. Sometimes just don't say nothing. This your show. Be like, yo, we not gonna say much. We gonna touch on them, and my knowledge of the game compromise it because someone. Gilbert, Rashad McCants called Gilbert stat man, stat man. He calls him that, stat man, stat man. Gilbert, no matter what, don't have to be good no matter production. The first thing, oh, he averaged such a. Gilbert talks like somebody you'll never think he's in the NBA. Somebody like a random person on the streets. Stat man, he runs right to somebody's stats, and stats is not N or B, or he should know that he's an NBA player. But the first thing, oh, he averaged 20 points. Oh, he does that, like, nothing else matters. He don't look at the field goal percentage. First thing he look at was somebody average. He don't look at it as on a bad team. He getting those numbers. He might get those numbers when they down, they're getting blown out. A person may score 8 points while they down already 18 points. They may rack up points that way. He don't look at none of that. Oh, he have 22 points, so he scored. It's not. He say stuff like that. He big on. I seen him destroy Cam Reddish, Vanderbilt, and Prince. Destroyed them, and all of them. Yo, them bums on the Lakers, I saw them. They need to get rid of all of them. We seen him day after day. He destroyed these guys. Talk about how much of a bums Vanderbilt and Prince and Cam is, and get them up out of there, this, that, and the third. They all had productive NBA seasons before. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy. And like, even with Laker fans, see, this is the problem. Like I said, Bronny right now, I just think is sacrificial lamb. I'ma speak for myself. I don't hate Bronny. I like I said, I like how he carry himself. I think he genuinely a good dude. I think he's the type person. I think if he have a son, like I said, if his name not LeBron James, he just regularly went to college, a JUCO college or whatever, and let's say he didn't make it and had to, go get a CDL or he's a brick mason, whatever. You will be proud of him. He genuinely a good kid. You know what I mean? But I think that he's sacrificing because his father doing so much that he did, and it's for him. It's more for him than Bronny. It's for him to say, oh, the first father and son duo. It's for him more than Bronny. Because you can't tell me somebody that's playing a competitive sport that he don't give a damn what nobody say. What you say means nothing. It don't faze him not one bit. You can't tell me somebody love the game, somebody care about the game, and stuff like that don't faze him. You can't tell me a competitive sport. You can't tell him that. We sit there, we not even in the sport, and we got going back and forth arguing. I had people unsubscribe, was rocking with me heavy. I had conversations behind the scenes with some guys because they LeBron James fans and they like LeBron James so much, they don't rock with me no more. And that's a sickness. That is a pure D sickness. People that I sat there and talked to. We talked outside of this. Yeah, this down the third, talked to on Instagram, the voice messages back and forth. Because I went through a stretch where I start going in on LeBron James. I went through a stretch on my channel when I start going in on LeBron James. He stopped rocking with me. Like a couple people. Stop rock that they that much emotions. They don't know LeBron James personally. I don't know LeBron James. I'm not in the NBA. They not in the NBA. They built some type of rapport with me and stopped rocking with me because my views on LeBron James. So they showed that much emotion. So if you can have a regular person that can show some type of emotion because they don't like what somebody say, how can the media, you got some media, which is YouTube. Thank God for YouTube. If it wasn't for YouTube, YouTube hurt LeBron James. I'm not gonna lie, YouTube hurt LeBron James more than it helped him. Because if it was no such thing as YouTube, LeBron would really get no real pushback. He wouldn't get no pushback, and nobody wouldn't have a voice, and it would just be going on and on. It'd be a lot of people that's riding LeBron train, and the people who against him, their voice is not nothing. YouTube is the worst thing for LeBron James, because now you got a lot of channels, channels that have 1 million subscribers. Everybody have opinion now. And now a lot of people calling a lot of stuff out that wouldn't have got called out if it wasn't for YouTube. Thanks, bro. Thank you, Jet. My boy Jet say I got a new subscriber. Appreciate that. A lot of stuff get called out, and by getting called out, it would have never got called out before. We just been humming. That just like I said, when I didn't have a channel, that's why when they say you don't forget where you came from, I understand. That's why people tell me all the time, yo, I don't leverage me responding to you guys on money. Like, yo, I'm not gonna respond to you. You have to send me a Cash App or super. Sometimes I may be like, like, come on now, because when I have 152 people in here and only 36 likes, and then I'll be like, all right, if it's gonna be like that, now I could be on some BS. If I could have 152 people in here and only 36 likes, then I could be on some bullshit and be like, now, okay, now if y'all want y'all comments read, send a super chat, send a Cash App. But I don't be on that. I just be on that every once in a while. I may do that because I understand the situation of you guys who don't have channels and y'all want y'all voice heard. I can't get to everybody, but I try to. I try to get the many people I can. Cause I remember when I used to go on other people's channels and they used to talk and I used to respond and they didn't even throw a thumbs up or hit like, okay, they read my comment. So it felt like it went on deaf ears. So I used to comment on people's stuff. And especially the dude, I'm gonna say his name. The dude Mike Talk Lakers. I think that's his name. Mike Talk Lakers, the light-skinned bald-head guy. He's from LA somewhere. He don't even do YouTube no more, but he was kind of rocking at one time. Like, I used to comment on his shit, like, not against him, just commented my opinion on the Lakers, like agreeing sometimes with him and everything. Now one time he put like right now, like if you guys leave a comment, I put a like button on it, cause at least you'll go, okay, Kareem read it at least. That's all sometimes people be wanting. You know what I'm saying? That's sometimes people want to just, okay, what I'm saying is not on deaf ears. Even if somebody don't respond, but okay, he's seen it. Like, you know what I'm saying? He put thumbs up or whatever the case may be. So I get it. The YouTube thing hurt LeBron because now people calling LeBron out on a lot of his foolishness, and he's not as good as people think he is. And you can see the bull crap. Gilbert Arenas, Rashad McCann called Gilbert Arenas stat man, because he jumps for stats. And then Gilbert sat there and said, it's not about stats with Bronny James. You can't look at stats. See, that's the bull crap. Because the first thing he ran tirelessly with the Lakers. Look, Prince, 6 points. Cam, 4 points. Vanderbilt, 3 points. He should sit there and throw their stats every single game. Those was like his whipping boys. He'd say other things, Jackson Hayes, and but those three really, we always went at. Called them ways, was really destroying them guys. He destroyed older players and say the Hall of Fame players, call them bums and not that good and stuff. But then you sitting there saying this guy here and you capping for him. You lose credibility like that. And then like a guy like LeBron James always sit there, lives off stats. His whole thing is stats. Everything he do is stats. And then sit there and say stats don't matter. See, you lose credibility like that. And the thing why the Lakers need to be ashamed of themselves, because I'm hearing now that the Lakers may cut Cam and Christian Woods. The Lakers may cut them to make room to sign some players. They may cut Cam and Christian Woods. Now that's crazy that these guys may get cut because they don't have roster spots. The Lakers have 15-man roster. They got 15 players already. They have 15 men. They got 15 players already. So simple fact, they got 15 players. They cannot sign anyone. So now Cam Reddish, this late in free agency, might get cut, and it may be hard for him to find a team because a lot of teams filled up rosters, or they already probably got ducks in line on whoever they might want to sign. Christian Wood, these guys may get cut. They're going to get paid, but they might get cut. I disagree with you, Greg Brown. And this is another thing with Laker fans. This is another thing I totally disagree with Laker fans. And this is the thing, the hypocrite part what Laker fans do. And I'm not just saying you, Greg Brown. I'm just saying in general, because I've been seeing it all. I see it a lot where they be like, the Lakers. This is exactly what people say. They say the Lakers is stupid. This is exactly what they say. Lakers is stupid for giving Cam Reddish, Christian Wood, and Jackson Hayes player options on minimum contracts. They saying that now. I remember clear as day when the Lakers gave Cam Reddish, Christian Woods, and Jackson Hayes 2 years deals. Everybody and their mother was saying it was smart. Everybody and their mother saying it was smart. It's minimum deals. And let me say this. In order to get somebody, you have to understand this. This is what you got to understand, negotiation. In order to offer somebody a minimum deal, what would Cam Reddish, Jackson Hayes, or Christian Wood gain by signing a minimum deal without having any protection? That's a minimum deal was below their value. Let's just be honest. You had Cam Reddish, a guy, last we seen him, like they said, you're only good as your last game, right? And your last season. Like, you know what I mean? Last we saw of Cam, when he came from New York to Portland, he's a young guy, who's 23 years old, 6'8", a guy 6'8", legit handle, decent jumper, a McDonald's All-American, was considered the top, as one time was ranked the #1 high school player. I think the last position he held was the 3rd high school player in the nation. Played with the 3rd best player and sometimes with the 2nd best player at Duke. That had a real good year, a lottery pick, a 10th pick, still young. Still young. Now I'm gonna get loose. I'm gonna get loose because there's a lot of BS now. Now I'm getting loose. You had now that I'm bringing Cam Reddish resume, legit 6'8", not no guy that you looking at a tall. He's tall. He's like Tatum. He's tall. Not no list him at 6'8" and he's really 6'6". A legit 6'8", handle, can score inside outside, was considered for most part of his high school career was the number one ranked high school player, went no worse than the third ranked high school player, went to Duke, played with the top 3 high school players in the nation, all played on the team. At times he had stretches where he was the best player, times he's the second best player, the third best player, the 10th pick of the draft. All these skills. Only 23 years old. Mind you, his agent is Rich Paul. So he averaged, coming from the Knicks, he averaged double figures in Atlanta, went to New York, didn't play him, went to Portland, averaged 13 points in Portland. 13 points in Portland. See, this look what he said. This is, I disagree with you. He said Reddish been bounced around the league his whole career. Stop it. See, this is why you're not making sense right now. He said he's been bounced around the league, right? It's not that now you saying prior to the Lakers, right? It's not that he bounced around the league. He went to. It's not like he was playing bad. When he went to New York, he never got a shot in New York. Thibodeau never approved. Thibodeau said it. Came out and said it. Thibodeau never approved of him getting. That was the Knicks thing doing to pair him with R.J. Barrett because they wanted Barrett won. R.J. Barrett, let's get loose. You want to get loose? We're going to get loose. R.J. Barrett wanted Cam Reddish there, right? The Knicks thinking like how they thinking now with the Villanova, but it was more with the Duke players. They had R.J. Barrett there. R.J. Barrett was I ain't going to say captain. I hate using that word because it's not really relevant. R.J. Barrett wanted Cam Reddish there. They wanted Zion there. They got Cam Reddish. He was gettable for the Knicks to get. Knicks eyes on the prize was Zion Williamson. Zion was close to Barrett and Reddish. Boom. They want to secure the deal with Andre Barrett, right? I mean, with Zion. They got Zion. They got Zion for they got Cam Reddish really to entice them for Zion to go ballistic to force the trade to New York. They was like, oh man, we got 2 Dookies now. All we need is Zion. The same way they doing now with the Villanova boys. Before these guys really popped off with the Josh Hart, Dante, and Brunson, and now they got Bridges. This is what they were trying to do with Zion in them. So Cam was a sacrificial lamb in that. The coach never wanted Cam Reddish. So when he got to the Knicks, he never got a chance to play. So to say he bounced around is not like he going on teams and playing trash. He was decent with Atlanta. He had a good playoff run with Atlanta and just in flux. Don't know what the hell they doing. He had a good playoff series. He in and out the lineup. We all know young players, it takes time to develop. Atlanta didn't develop him, didn't do anything. So Atlanta, he goes to Atlanta. He had a solid playoff run. He was solid. Atlanta know like they're ready, like, man, we not trying to pay him. He gonna want some money. We not gonna pay him. We could get something for him. The Knicks already had their plan. They gave a first round pick for Reddish. They makes that deal. All this was planned. Thibodeau didn't get 2 rats ass. Thibodeau didn't play him. He pouting now. He wants out. He never got a chance to play in New York. So when he went to Portland, he averaged 13 points. He played excellent. So for you to sit there and say, oh, Stop capping for Cam Reddish. He bounced around the league. You not putting everything in context. You not putting everything in context, you see. But you not looking, you saying he bounced around the league. You not putting, I just told you, I broke down everything. Bro, it's all right to say, you know what, you got that, you right. It's all right to say you right. Because all these people on here, 200 people on this live, just heard everything, how I broke things down, saying right now Kareem is right. He was solid as a rookie. Number one, as a rookie, he was decent. He got people in front of him in the lineup, in and out. Atlanta just was a mess. They didn't know what to do with him. He was not like he was trash in Atlanta. He went to New York, didn't even play. No, I don't care how good you is. Right now, if Denver Nuggets or Detroit Pistons trade for LeBron James, and they don't give LeBron James no run, he didn't play. It's nothing he could do if he didn't get no minutes. When he got the opportunity in Portland, he played well. He played, averaged 13 points a game, played good. A 23-year-old guy, still young, averaged 13 points, had a lot of good games in Portland when he got traded from the Knicks. He become a free agent. His agent is who? Rich Paul. Rich Paul gives the Lakers an alley-oop because he had other offers, he said. Cam Reddish had other offers with teams. He looked at the Lakers as a big franchise, as a way he could get his track. And you know Rich Paul did it. Oh, I'm going to get a young player on the cheap that's good to play on the Lakers at a minimum deal. They looked at it more as the LeBron James thing. He goes to the Lakers. He goes to the Lakers at a minimum deal. That's all the Lakers can offer him, a minimum deal. And Rich Paul, that being any agent in their right mind, and any player, if you're going to sign for below market value, don't sign no one-year deal. Always do a 1 year. Why you think LeBron and everybody and their mother do 1-and-1s? 1-and-1s is protection. We gonna do. I'm signing. I average 13. I'm a 23-year-old player, a former #1 player in the country in high school, a top 10 lottery pick. 23 years old, average 13 points. I'm signing for the minimum contract. I want a 1-and-1. I'm going to sign a minimum contract. Okay, I'll give you a 2-year deal with a player option. Not no team option, a player option. He doing the Lakers a favor more than they do. You don't normally get a player that average 13 points that's 23 years old on a minimum contract. That don't happen. Minimum contracts mostly happen with guys that's late 30s and they scrapping the Tristan Thompsons of the world. Those be the minimum contract. The old veteran guys, the DeAndre Jordans and guys like that just at the tail in their career they're getting minimums here on out. That don't normally happen with young players. So he signed a minimum deal. He did the right thing. The Lakers did the right thing. You sitting there saying, the Lakers, that was stupid for them to do that. Number one, Rich Paul would have been like, I'm not signing him there. I mean, he's not going to come there. A minimum deal is not hard to get rid of. A minimum deal is easy. You can cut a minimum deal and eat that. It's not the end or be all, but reason why players do that, because anything can happen. Anything can happen. They could sit there and tear their ACL or tear their Achilles out all year. At least they know I got a guaranteed contract. Next year I got another year to get right. It called protection. A minimum deal is not hurting. So you'll be a damn fool as an organization. You get a player on a minimum deal that playing below market value. Same thing with Christian Wood. Christian Wood averaged 17 points. Christian Woods averaged 17 points. They got him on the minimum deal. He said, you know what? I want a 1-and-1. He can easily be like, I'm not doing a one. I'm doing one. Everybody going to do a 1-on-1. It's going to be a player option, not a team option. So if I do good, I'm opting out. If I do bad or get injured, I'm going to opt in. I'm going to opt in. Simple as that. You get played, you'll be a fool. And people saying this right now, and the same people saying this. Let's say I guarantee you, if Gary Trent right now, if reports come out, this is why I be a hypocrite with a lot of people. If reports come out right now and they say Gary Trent wants to sign for the Lakers for the minimum contract, but the Lakers don't want to give him a minimum contract or player option for the following year. That holding it up, a lot of people, everybody and their mother will be calling Rob stupid. Everybody and their mother will be calling Rob stupid. Everybody and their mother. Right or wrong, y'all. I need everybody to hit the like button. Tell me if I'm lying. If Gary reports come out right now, Gary Trent averaged what, like 13 points? How much Gary Trent average? Same shit what Christian Wood did, Gary Trent did. Doing. Gary Trent come out right now and they say Gary Trent, the hold up, Gary Trent wants to sign with the Lakers for a minimum deal, a 2-year minimum. He want a 2-year minimum with a player option next year. Rob don't want to give it to him. Everybody and their mother will be screaming at Rob. It's a minimum deal. All he wants is to give it to him. Give it to him. Right or wrong. So that's the same thing with Christian Wood. If reports would have came out, Cam Reddish, 23 years old, averaged 13 points, it would have been a problem. Same thing with Christian Wood, same thing with Jackson Hayes. These young guys had played more than minimum. If you count like guys like Jackson Hayes potential, you would be calling these raw bums and stuff like that. He's saying Trent better than Cam. That's not. You're still missing my point. You saying that he's better than Cam, but Cam still had a good enough year to warrant more than 13 points a game. He didn't play in New York, so let's just take his New York shit out of it. Let's just count what he did in Portland and Atlanta. And we talk about Christian Wood. Christian Wood averaged 16, 17 points. Still missing my point. He said Trent a better. It doesn't matter. Like a lot of you guys, I can sit there and go. If I really want to, I don't have time for that. I can sit there and go to my old videos when the Lakers were signing, and a lot of you guys didn't have no issues with nothing. You can't have it both ways. If you had no issues at the time of the signing, you can't sit there and say nobody's stupid. You can say it didn't work out. You can't get mad at Cam, Christian Woods, or Jackson Hayes because they opted in their contract. Now, what you could get mad at, the Lakers don't have at Bronny James. That's where the energy need to be at because he holding up a roster spot. He's saying Woods is not that good. Everybody was celebrating, said the Lakers going to be champions when they got Christian Wood. Sometimes things don't work out. People fail to realize sometimes things, this is not with the Lakers, this is with every team. All these guys signing these contracts, y'all saying, I want this player, I want that. It's not guaranteed these guys going to work out. He read that Trent. Nobody's saying y'all. I think a lot of guys have comprehension problems. Nobody's saying nothing about they'd rather have Trent than Reddish. I'm not even comparing Trent to Reddish as far as they game. I'm saying I'm comparing Trent to Reddish far as situations. He averaged 13 points the same way Reddish averaged 13 points. Reddish was much younger, much more highly taught out, much more untapped potential. If you saying upside, Reddish has way more upside than Trent. It didn't work out. Things sometimes don't work out. Guys come from other teams, be looking and coming to teams, it don't work out. Now it's bad and you stupid. You can't have it both ways. If I'm gonna stand on something, if I like something, then I can sit there like, damn, it just didn't work out. That's all. It's not no right or wrong about it. Sometimes stuff just don't work out. That's just what it is. All these players right now, they could sign Gary Trent. Look at the same thing with Gabe Vincent. Everybody and their mother want Gabe Vincent traded. When Gabe Vincent signed with the Lakers, everybody was saying he's better than Dennis Schroeder. The Lakers upgraded from Gabe Vincent, and I was the first one to say I think Dennis Schroeder a better player. Dennis Schroeder had a better track record. I said Dennis Schroeder is a better player than Gabe Vincent. Everybody's like, oh, you bugging. Gabe Vincent is better. The Lakers upgraded. Everybody's happy with Gabe Vincent over it didn't work out. He's not playing that well with the Lakers. Okay, cool. This thing's happened. Nobody here is no genius. You going to get some signings that just not going to work out. You going to make some trades that's not going to work out, but you can't sit there and say a person's stupid. You say some stuff stupid when you see stupid. It was stupid for them to lock down, knowing their situation. Now, mind you, all these guys locked in way ahead of time. Before Christian Wood, Cam Reddish, and Jackson Hayes, they all locked in before the Lakers gave Bronny a guaranteed contract. Now you can say that's stupid. If you want to say something stupid, we all can see that's stupid. That the Lakers gave Bronny James a guaranteed contract and he holding up a roster spot. That's stupid. That's stupid. The Lakers signed Malik Monk. There's a chance Malik Monk could have struggled. The same thing with Lonnie Walker. You got to put 1-and-1s on there. It's hard playing for the Lakers. That's just the God's honest truth. It's hard playing for the Lakers. They supposed to put Bronny on a 2. They knew they know their situation before they signed him. He should have been a 2-way player. You could keep him on the team. When things open up, keep him as a 2-way. As a 2-way, I think you could play 25 games. You know clear as day he's not ready. You know if he could come up for 25 games, if y'all want him to play with his daddy so bad, that should have been enough right there. If y'all want to say something stupid, that is stupid. Because you know that going in. Cam Reddish, 23 years old, coming from averaging 13 points. You don't know. He could have turned out had a year like Malik Monk. Christian Wood. And then a lot of you question Dove and Ham rotations and the way he put players, so you do have to factor that in. You know what I'm saying? You got to factor that in. But I hate when people sit there and say robbing them stupid by giving them 2 years deals. Anybody named mother would have did that. You get a 6'8" guy, 23 years old, average 13 points. Now, when you come to that, now you're going pedigree. This pedigree, history. He was a #1 high school player in the country. He was a lottery pick just a couple seasons ago. He still had untapped potential. A minimum where you could cut a minimum. Not like he got. It's one thing if he getting $15 million a year, and then that's something different. You can't tell me that's a bad signing. Cam Reddish had good moments for the Lakers. Real good moment for the Lakers. He had some bad moments. But you can't say he underperformed. He's a minimum contract. This is what you get for minimum contract. Same with Jackson Hayes, same with Christian Wood. The Lakers, we all thought they was going to have better seasons, which they didn't. It's all right. These things happen. These things happen. If you know anything about basketball, these things, we could go to team, all these signings didn't work out. How many y'all act like every team be acing these things with sign? It don't. And then the Lakers, it's a lot of drama and then you got the factor in Laker fan base. A guy could play 10 games. A guy could play 10 games and not play well in the 10 games. The Laker fan already going at him. You got D'Lo who had a fantastic season, and they running him out the door. Yeah, he struggled some in the playoffs, but you got people going crazy. You got to blame a lot of this on Laker fans. You destroy a lot of confidence. That's why a lot of these players, people keep saying, robbing them, striking out. It's striking out for a number of reasons why they're striking out. One, a lot of people don't want to play with LeBron James. That's why. So when you got guys like Buddy Hield and they have options of trade after, they be like, nah, I'd rather go here. Nobody want to deal with that. Everybody know these role players. Role players, Lakers try to treat their role players like they star players. It's not going to happen. The role players getting blamed for seasons. And LeBron is not getting no type of blame. LeBron get no blame. So a person know, we may lie. People may lie out in public. Yo, I'm this, I'm that. But deep down inside, they know what it is. They know what it is. They know what it is. So people lie. They role play. These guys getting 15, 10 minutes, stuff like that. They gonna have more bad games than good. Minimum contracts. You get destroyed on the Lakers. Your name get up. You could get famous and things can pop off for you, but it's a big downside for star players, anybody. All these guys turning it down. They don't want the drama. So that goes for two reasons. One, LeBron James. Two, the toxic Laker fan base. That's just what it is. He said Pelinka ain't it. It's funny y'all said, but everybody was praising him last year. And Nick Wright got caught out there praising Rob Pelinka last year, praised Rob Pelinka, and then turned right around, sat there and said, Rob Pelinka, idiot, he had a bad offseason. You can't have it both ways. You cannot have it both ways. I can't come up here and say, okay, oh, that was good signing. Give my opinion and classify as good signings and good trades and Rob did this and that. And then when it don't work out and sit there and say, Rob is stupid. Like y'all don't realize how y'all sound. If all you guys was a favor of all them signings last year, and now y'all sitting there calling somebody stupid for doing it, y'all need to look at yourselves. Y'all need to look at yourselves. If you co-signed it deep in your heart, y'all can lie to me all y'all want. But if y'all, all them signings, I remember it was like a parade. Most keep it real. Most was the only one was going against it. Most the only one was talking negative about the signings of the Lakers. And what he said was true. He said with the Lakers, he said soon, this is exactly what most said. He said soon when the Lakers struggle, they're going to get blamed for it, and they ain't, and this, that, and the third, y'all pumping it. Right or wrong, most. Right or wrong, most. Everybody and their mother was praising Cam Reddish getting signed, praising Jackson Hayes, praising Taurean Prince, praising Cam Reddish, praising Christian Woods. They was praising when the Lakers got Christian Woods and Kelly Oubre was the last two free agents to get signed. They was two free agents got signed right before camp. They got signed late September. Kelly Oubre with the Sixers and Kelly Oubre with the Sixers and Christian Wood with the Lakers. When Lakers signed Christian Woods, people said the Lakers just got their championship. Everybody and their mother said the Lakers winning the championship. Everybody and their mother. How you gonna call Pelinka trash after y'all just praised them? Because it just didn't work out. Thank you. Look at most. Thank you. Y'all was that. That's why I said I can sit there. Technically, y'all don't want me to do it. I can sit there and go. All I do is go look at the dates. I could just go back to do the whole month of September last year and go back and do it. And I could just go right into them comment section. Y'all don't want me to do that. re-upload that video and do that. Y'all don't want me to do it, me talking about it and reading a lot of you guys' comments on it and what y'all was saying. Y'all don't want me to do that. So y'all look crazy by saying that if you pray, I praised it. But you don't hear me calling Palenka stupid. It didn't work out. And a lot of reasons it's hard to work out because you got LeBron James. LeBron James is toxic. So when things don't work out right, he don't sit there and pull you and be like, yo, keep doing you, it's gonna be good. He sit there and put up hourglasses saying hourglasses to the trade deadline. He sit there and do all these things. He don't put his arms around you and say it's gonna be all right. He don't go into the media and be like, listen, Cam is good. Prince is good. D-Lo is good. Yo, stop bashing my team. He don't do that. People say what they want about Kevin Durant. But one thing Kevin Durant did, Kevin Durant always stuck up for his teammates. Always. Always stuck. He had burner accounts sticking up for his teammates when they used to get bashed on TV. That's one thing. Y'all can say what y'all want about Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant always. He went to war. Skip Bayless was praising Kevin Durant. Praising him. Killing Russell Westbrook. He went at Skip Bayless because of that. Kevin Durant always uplift his teammates. Always uplift his teammates. Always. Burner accounts, video always stuck up for his teammate. LeBron don't do that. LeBron don't do that. LeBron can't wait to trade deadlines. They be out there, he leaves them up to dry. He never put his arms around them and said it's going to be out, let's ball out. He don't do that. So LeBron James is a major part of it. Why guys come to the Lakers if they come up to a slow start. And once the fan base get on them, sometimes there's no returning. Sometimes there's no returning. And it's that. It's stuck. You know what they say? It's up and it's stuck. It's up and it's stuck. Once a player, it don't turn around. And the thing I don't like it, now I'm about to make a spin and I ain't going to stay long on this. But the thing that bothers me a lot with Laker fan base, and this is what bothers me, because I got criticized and things. Let me start to put this air on. Things that bother me a lot when it comes to these Laker fans, right? And I think it's not right. I think it's not right. How come every time a Laker get a white player, no matter what it is, they never get the criticism like nobody else? One, like black players. They never get criticism. Two, they automatically become fan favorites. Three, they always get nicknames. First thing, soon when they get a white player, first thing, oh, we got to think of a nickname for him. You got the Dalton Connect. Oh, Connect 4. Oh, we need a nickname for him and Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves had a nickname with Alex Caruso. They was giving him, Alex Caruso played in the G League. I mean, not the G League, the Summer League. He played well in the Summer League, and they like, oh, I like this guy. He had nickname Ball Eagle. They was giving Caruso nickname, and he even make the team. Cole Swider, the Swider Man, Swiffer Man, and all this stuff there. They give these guys nicknames and ain't done anything. And they don't get the blames as these brothers get. Then Schroeder's called dumb. Andre Drummond, these guys get destroyed. Lonnie Walker, KCP, people's calling them dumb. And now people, oh, this is the thing I don't like about Laker fans too. Laker fans catch amnesia. Now Rob Pelinka's stupid for getting rid of KCP, and Laker fans couldn't stand KCP. Laker fans couldn't stand KCP. Now all of a sudden Rob Pelinka's stupid for getting rid of KCP. They hated KCP. Even Kuzma. Laker fans ain't like Kuzma. They were sitting there saying, nah, Kuz need to go. They wasn't hard on Kuz like they was KCP. But they couldn't stand KCP. So when he leaves and things ain't work out with Westbrook, because they praised the Westbrook deal. They praised the Westbrook deal. Soon when they ain't work out with Rob Pelinka is stupid. That's the stupidest trade. Y'all can't have it both ways, man. Y'all got to find in yourself and be like, you know what? I was wrong, or I thought this, that. But a lot of times, a lot of stuff don't work out. It's because of LeBron James. If you look on role players, the minute they struggle and the fan base attacks them, and then your quote unquote supposed to be best player LeBron James don't put this arm around them and put the fire out, it's no be no returning for these guys. It's no return. Once the Laker fans get claws on you, it's no return. You got to really be lights out. And that's not gonna happen. Y'all have that realistic expectation of a role player. Once the Laker fans say, hey, we don't like this guy, and they attack him, they want him out, it's hard getting out that doghouse. LeBron James don't make it no easy. He don't say nothing about it. He don't speak up on it. He don't put his arms around him. And then now that person named Nick Wright and all these guys, they get on this player, and now that player in all type of trade rumors. He said Rob made no moves. This is what y'all feel. See, this is... Oh, man. You guys really, man, if y'all want to get some real basketball, man, and y'all want some real basketball knowledge, man, y'all at the right place. But y'all got to trust me. Hit the like button and listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what y'all saying. Y'all got to please stop with the double talk. Y'all saying Rob ain't make no moves. I clearly just told you, one, for signing a free agent. Number one, they don't have no money. They only got minimum contracts. That's number one. They only can do a minimum deal right now anyway. If they could, let's say if Bronny didn't sign, they would only can do a minimum contract. That's one. A lot of these players y'all want is not jumping on a minimum contract on July. Y'all want them to jump on a minimum contract July 1st? What is y'all talking about? Why would a guy, why you think Christian Woods and Kelly Oubre waited right before training camp to sign? They didn't want no minimum contract. Kelly Oubre averaged 20. Christian Woods averaged like 17 points. They both fairly young. Both, I think Kelly Oubre 26, Christian Woods 27. Fairly young, both averaged 17 and 20 points. They not jumping on a minute. Today is July 10th. It's July 10th. Guys like Gary Trent, let's say the guys who left. Gary Trent, Luke Kennard, and I can't remember who all left. That's good that you guys would be happy if the Lakers signed. Them guys not trying to take no minimum contracts. Nobody take no minimum contracts too much on no July 1st. It's July 11th. It's July 11th. Y'all saying Rob ain't make no moves. But what did y'all constantly hear? The Lakers tried to get Klay Thompson. The Lakers tried to get Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson said, no, I don't want to play for the Lakers. He wanted to play for the Mavericks. How is that Rob's fault? Rob gonna put a gun to Klay Thompson's head and make him play for the Lakers? Is Rob gonna put a gun to Klay Thompson's head and make him play for the Lakers? He said no. Lakers put together a deal for Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson said he want to play for the Mavericks. That's an attempt on Rob. Valanciunas, they told Valanciunas to wait because Lakers had Valanciunas didn't want to wait. The Lakers went after Klay before Valanciunas. Valanciunas, what I heard, he didn't want to play for the Lakers anyway. He didn't want to play for the Lakers. I heard he didn't even want to play for the Lakers. Valanciunas signed early in free agency. The Lakers went after Klay. Lakers can't go after two players at the same time. You can't do that. You have to have a target and then a fallback plan. Because you can't sit there and say, so Valanciunas jumped and picked Washington over the Lakers. That's two. Buddy Hield said he wanted to play for the Warriors. He didn't want to play for the Lakers. He wanted to play for the Warriors. The Lakers tried to get Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield said no, he wanted to play for the Lakers. DeMar DeRozan said, I'm not taking no mid-level money. He's not taking. DeMar DeRozan wants to play for the Lakers. The Lakers wanted DeMar DeRozan. He said, y'all can kill that. Y'all have to work out sign and trade. I'm not doing it. He was firm what he said. The Lakers kept trying to bring him in on a mid-level deal. DeMar DeRozan was not having it. He was not having it, made it clear he's not taking no minimum deal. Chicago didn't want anything back. Takes two to tangle. The Lakers tried doing that. All these players, they showing the Lakers tried. The Lakers tried for Donovan Mitchell. Cleveland said, we not trading him. If y'all gonna get mad at, now it is one thing y'all can get mad at. It is one thing, and this is what I said, and I've been saying consistently. If you gonna get mad at anything, get mad at the Lakers for not trading Austin Reeves. That's the only thing. If you want to say Rob stupid, Rob ain't doing nothing. If you want to say that, bring up that, because that deal was on the table. Lakers put Austin Reeves in the deal. Lakers would have Dejounte Murray right now. The Lakers will have Dejounte Murray right now. If you're going to get mad at anything, stand on that. And that's what Kareem been standing on. I ain't been standing on none of this other nonsense because I know that the Lakers been trying and nobody want to play with the Lakers. They see guys like Cam Reddish, all these guys, every time somebody play with the Lakers, they get trashed. D-Lo. They looking at D-Lo like, God damn, this guy did this, that. Don't let me struggle. Nobody want to play in that nonsense. Nobody want to play with the nonsense with the Lakers. And it all gets with LeBron James. Let's just call a spade a spade. They struggle, this, that. They know LeBron will turn on them in the New York minute. LeBron could be loving the signing now. If you get off to a slow start and not to the fan base liking and the team not winning, it's going to be a problem. If the Lakers struggle and you happen to struggle, a lot of players get off to a slow start. Some players get off to a fast start and then struggle afterwards. This is the difference between superstars and role players. You can't expect this for role play. This is why a lot of you guys don't understand this part about basketball. You can't expect certain things from role play. That's why I get mad when guys like Cade Cunningham and Desmond Bane and these guys get paid all this money, and Michael Porter Jr., and you know they not like that. They not no $200 million players. You know that. You know these guys not no $200 million players. You still give them that money. You know they not that. You know they not moving no needle. They had their whole team miss John Morant, couldn't do nothing. When John Morant was out years ago, and when John Morant was out and Tyrese Jones stepped up, you saw Tyrese Jones' impact. Memphis still was winning when John Morant was missing games with Tyrese Jones' impact. They had the same team, and they upgraded. They had Marcus Smart. Desmond Bane, a $200 million man, couldn't do nothing for Memphis. Couldn't do nothing for Memphis to turn that into wins. But when John Morant was out with Tyrese Jones, he made a difference. That's why you just can't go by numbers. Yeah, Desmond Bane was getting you 20 points, but it was irrelevant 20. You had Tyrese Jones. He was dictating the offense, running the offense. He'd get you 13 points, but 13 was more meaningful than Desmond Bane 21 points. You guys got to stand on something and stand on that, and that's just what it is. At the end of the day, nobody perfect. Oh shit, my bad. Damn. Thanks, my boy Knowledge. I appreciate Knowledge, man. I ain't even see it. See, this is Knowledge is a good dude. Thanks, bro. Thanks for the super chat. My boy gave me a super chat. I appreciate the super chat. What is it? And go cold player. Appreciate the super chat, bro. I appreciate the super chat. I didn't even see it until I saw Knowledge told me like, yo, I had to salute you. Cause I'm not looking. Cause see, reason why I'm not really looking at the chat, because I get distracted. If I look at the comments, it throws me off and it stop me from really cooking, and I get into these long pause and it gets shifted. So, like I said, things just don't work out all the time. It don't work out. Some signings work out, some trades work out, some don't. But if you cheered and said that's a good move, if you was a GM, you would have did the same thing. So you basically calling yourself stupid. You basically calling yourself stupid. That's why you guys gotta be careful. And that's why things don't go past guys like me. It don't go past guys like me. Because if you sitting there, if you cheer and you co-signing something then, and it don't work out, and then you say it's stupid, you calling yourself stupid. Because it was a good signing. I'll do that any day of the week. Right now, if the Lakers trying to sign a guy in the 20s that averaged 13 points a game and another guy that averaged 16, 17 points a game, you would do that for a minimum contract right now. You would do it. What's the difference? That's like right now, if the Lakers sign Gary Trent, all y'all pumping Gary Trent. If they sign him, he come to the Lakers, shoot 32%, he end up averaging like 8 points, 9 points a game, and he shoot about 33% from three. He have a bad year. You guys gonna be killing and saying Rob is stupid. If they end up signing, let's say if they end up finding some cap space and end up doing a sign and trade, anything, and he gets some money. Let's say he get a 3-year, $40 million deal. Y'all really be calling Rob stupid if he shoot 30% from the 3-point line, shoot 38% from the field, and average about 10 points. And it'd be a non-factor. Y'all gonna call him stupid. Y'all can't have it both ways. If y'all know deep in y'all heart, y'all endorse the move, then just say, you know what, let's just move on. 1 minute y'all saying Rob ain't doing nothing, but then y'all sitting there saying the Lakers striking out on everybody they trying to get. Y'all can't have it both ways. Y'all got to take the emotions out. Take your emotions out. If y'all saying, okay, this person trying to do this, but it's not happening. That's like right now, you have a kid, and you see your kid going out there every day looking for jobs. Filled out in 3 days, 40 applications. In 3 days, your kid waking up out their bed, you seeing this. And you looking online behind them, seeing they filled out all these job applications. You can't just turn around and sit there and say, that kid lazy, he don't want to do nothing. And none of these jobs called your son or daughter. None of these jobs called your kid and hired them. Let's say 3 weeks go by. They've done blood, sweat, and tears, went out and tried, attempted, made an attempt, filled out these applications, getting up, going on train, bus, car, however they got there, back and forth, trying to get a job, and none of these jobs call them and hire them. You can't turn around and say, you know what, to tell your friend or your brother or sister, yo, my kid is a bum. My kid is a bum. My kid is a lazy bum. My kid don't want to do nothing. You can't say your kid don't want to do nothing. Your kid tried. Your kid trying. That's why I said y'all sit there and think Rob Pelinka not doing nothing. Y'all crazy. It's not as easy. It's not easy. He has a boss. Number one, if his boss say, yo, listen, I don't care what you do. I don't want to be deal with no second apron. I don't want to deal with no first apron. You got to figure it out. So now he got to deal with that. If his boss, Rob Pelinka is not the boss. You got your boss telling you, I don't care what you do. I don't care whatever you do. Don't go to that first or second apron, man. You can do whatever you want as long as you under that first or second apron. So now that automatic right there, his hands tied. So now he got to try other methods. And then it's not easy. Y'all got to put yourself, it's not easy. I said the Reeves thing. I said the Austin Reeves thing. I agree with. I said if y'all gonna get mad at anything, get mad because Dejounte Murray is much better player than Austin Reeves. He a good fit. He would have been a perfect player, perfect third player, making 20. This is what they say. If you're gonna have 20, they always said this. If you're gonna have two max players, the ideal situation, your third best player could be anywhere from 18, no more than $25 million. 18 to 25 million for your third player. You can't have another player making 33, $34 million as your third best player and the other max players getting 50. You're going to get crushed. And then for Germany Grant, the Lakers don't want to give up 2 first-round picks. The Lakers do not want to give up 2 first-round picks for a guy they feel is the third option, which is definitely is a third option, and a guy that get a big contract that got 4 more years on that contract that they might get stuck with. Teams ain't trying to deal with that luxury tax. Teams ain't trying to deal with no luxury tax. They like, and the Lakers willing to do it. Okay, I'm willing to do it, but I'm not giving up no 2 first-round picks. It's not just the Lakers. Nobody want to give up 2 first-round picks for Germany Grant. So why are the Lakers stupid and nobody else stupid? Why is the Lakers stupid and nobody else stupid and nobody want to give up 2 first-round picks for Germany Grant? And Portland asked for 2 first-round picks. And mind you, he has a contract. So not only are you giving up 2 first-round picks, you got to give up multiple players. Lakers don't got no one player outside of LeBron and AD that makes $33 million. So now you got to put 2 players. Now you're putting 2 players and 2 first-round picks? You can look at his production in D'Lo. Now let's say this: D'Lo and Rui and 2 first-round picks for him, or D'Lo and Vanderbilt and 2 first-round picks for this man. That's a lot. Vanderbilt will highly productive. And another thing before I go, another thing that they need to stop. They need to stop saying Bronny 19. Yes, technically he is 19. But they act like he's 19, and when the season starts, he's going to be 20 years old. Preseason start, he's 20 years old. Before the season start, he's 20 years old. He more closer to 20 than he is 19. He's going on 20 years old. So they try to do these things as convenient. Oh, he's 19 years old. Oh, that, he got time. Yeah, technically he is 19, but he's a 20. And this is why I said Gilbert Arenas is a hypocrite. Gilbert Arenas destroyed the Thompson twins. Oh, yeah, when the Thompson twin, I believe he talked about the one in Detroit. He was playing good. The kid was playing good. The kid cares. These kids know everybody in the NBA. These kids really locked in on basketball. They can name you their whole draft class without missing a beat. The whole first round. People forget that. They know what team they got drafted with and what order. While these kids, they know every single player in the NBA. They cares. They love basketball. They know every single player. They know all 450 players in the NBA. You could show them a picture. They'd be like, oh, that's such and such. The 12th man, the 15th man on the team. It could be a 15 man on Utah. They know who he is. And they knew that going into the NBA. They know the whole draft. They cares. This man, the one from Detroit, I think Ahmed Thompson, was playing good. And they was talking about him. Gilbert sat there and stripped that man. Don't want to give him his props. They're going to sit there and talk about you can't compare him to his draft class because he's 20 years old. You got to compare him to other 20 years old. Compare him to Pablo Ventura. That's how you judge him. But you don't say that about Bronny James. Compare Bronny to other 20 years old. Compare him to 20 years old. So that's why I said that's the bull crap, man. That is the bull crap, man. And that's when you lose respect for players like that. You know what I mean? Because you want to highlight knock what he's doing, and this man doing good, But you want to keep, oh, he's 20, he got time. Yo, he just need to work out. He need this. Like, come on. It's bull crap. Start, you know what I'm saying? Bronny James is not a good NBA player. He's not an NBA player. The Lakers are stupid now. Like I said, if y'all want to call the Lakers stupid, call them stupid for having Bronny James on their 15th man roster. That's if you want to call them stupid then. They stupid for having him on their 15th man roster. He holding up a roster spot. He holding up. No doggone well he's not even NBA talent. Where he could be on a two-way. Now they got to cut Cam or Christian Woods. I'm hearing they may cut both of them. That's who you need to be mad at. Get mad at them that they didn't trade Austin Reeves for DeJounte Murray. But other than that, y'all have no argument when it comes to nothing else. Y'all have no argument when it comes to nothing else. He's saying what 50. How's I'm bad? This is crazy. How's I'm bashing Bronny James? He's on the 15th man roster. I'm not bashing him. He's saying it's crazy I'm bashing a 55th pick. I'm not bashing him. I'm saying he shouldn't be on the team. That's not bad. That's the truth. He don't have no belongings and he has no track record. I just gave y'all Cam Reddish pedigree. Y'all guys destroying Cam Reddish. Talk like Cam Reddish has a pedigree. He was the number one. Bronny James never was good. This is the thing y'all can fail to realize. Bronny James was never good. Never. He wasn't good in high school. Wasn't good in college. Not good now. Y'all got no grounds to stand on. That's why people say, oh, Cam Reddish moving around. Yeah, because people saw how he could get busy. Anthony Edwards said this man is the best player. Anthony Edwards said he's the best player. And one thing Kobe said, is not, and that's with anything. You look for validation from your peers. You think Cam Reddish give a damn about what any of you guys right here is saying? You think he cared a damn what Stephen A. Smith or Nick Wright will say? But he got props from his peers. Your peers. You want your peers to respect you. Your peers say you that means more than what we say. Cam Reddish has a thing, legs you could be like, oh, what? I seen this before. Bronny don't has that. So I'm sorry to say it, and I've been saying this. A lot of people just start now saying, let me tell you what a lot of people were saying at first. A lot of people were saying at first was, oh, I don't want to destroy the kid because he's just a kid. I was the first one from gate, like, bump that kid stuff. The man 20 years old. LeBron is 40. LeBron 40 because when the season starts, they more closer to that age. He's 20 years old. LeBron is destroying the Lakers, and Bronny is not good. That's just the reality. And I just proved and broke everything down. The Lakers never gonna be good while LeBron James is there. Bronny was the fourth best player on his high school team. Fourth best player on his high school team. He's not good, man. He's not good. Yeah, my battery going dead, and I got a conference call. Like, comment, share, subscribe, bro. Appreciate you for the super chat.